Well, yeah, great to see you here. What have your first few days in the job been like?
It's been really like a communication, really. I'm really focused on providing people with the clear objectives, direction and communicate so that everybody knows what they're dealing with. So I'm really just busy catching up with people, trying to speak with them and get them to understand how we're trying to get this team to move forward.
Big shoes to fill, obviously, sure. and maybe a surprise for you that Gunther left. Do you see yourself as a very different personality to him?
Yeah, for sure. I think you can see it from yourself. I'm never going to try to replicate Gunther Steiner. Gunther is a very unique human being, and I had a really, really good working relationship. And also outside of work, we got on really well together. And then Gunther's done a lot for this team. He set the team up to start off with. So I have a huge respect for Gunther and what he has achieved. So yeah, I try to improve on his what he's got left here.
Yeah. Of course, he's leaving, I suppose, ultimately because the results, weren't acceptable to Gene Haas. If you had a good working relationship with him, what are you going to do differently? What's going to be your pathway as opposed to his?
I think I see certain things slightly in a different ways and slightly different approach. I'm sure even with the certain constraint we got in this team, I believe we can do a better job. We can improve quite a lot in various areas. And if I didn't think that, I wouldn't have accepted the job.
Have you been set a target for the year?
In terms of championship, yes.
Do you want to share that with us or not?
I think I'd like to communicate that internally first before I communicate to externally.
Yeah.
So.
But I suppose people will assume finishing last or 10th is not acceptable.
No,
is that fair?
it's a competition, so nobody enjoys being a last. So yeah, of course, we can only improve from that.
But the team have worked hard, it
yes.
has to be said. Gene Haas did use the word embarrassing for last year's results. You were part of the team. Do you take that on board? Was it tough to hear that?
No, absolutely not. I was on the pit wall every single race, and hour and a half or 2 hours of that race. It is embarrassing, to qualify half-decent position, and then that on Sunday afternoon you're only going backwards because of the limitation we have. So it is embarrassing. Gene's completely right, and that's not why we are here. So I'm here to improve on that.
Listen, Gunther was a very popular figure, not just with the fans, but with people here at the factory too. Do you accept there'll be some people, perhaps here, that you have to win over to accept you as the boss now?
Sure, but again, you don't demand respect, you earn respect. And so far, with all the communications I had with various guys, managers, non-managers, I'm really overwhelmed by all the positiveness and support. So I'm really grateful that I've got this opportunity with these talented people.
He led as a very public figure and had a high level of celebrity. How did you feel about working under him as such a famous person?
My job previous, I just focused on my job. Every job, different jobs I had, I'm always looking at what's in front of me, how can I do the best? And if I tried my best within my capability, how else is stopping us moving forward? So really, the fact that Gunther was a celebrity didn't bother me at all. That had nothing to do with what I tried to achieve, if you like.
Yeah. He was a fan's favourite. Do you hope the fans will give you a fair chance and give you time?
Yeah, but I can only control what I can control. So that side of things, I'm not too worried. I'm really just focused on improving team's performance. Really, that's what it matters, and that's what motivates people coming here to work every day and work really hard. So I really want to give something back to people here, and then providing the environment that they can, perform at their best.
Are you also ready to stand up and fight for Haas in a powerful way? It's a small team. It needs the boss to stand its corner.
Sure. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So yeah.
Did you always hope one day to be leading a team?
Absolutely not. My initial idea was, oh wow, this Formula One looks really exciting. I wanted to work in Formula One. But of course, at that point, you don't even know what you wanted to do in Formula One. All I knew was I wanted to do something to do with chassis, not on the engine side, because it's just something about chassis, aerodynamics, suspension that excited me. And then really, when I had a placement here at Lotus Engineering, I really got into vehicle dynamics and control. That's where I decided, okay, this is the area I want to focus on.
You've been in Formula One a long time, quite a journey for you.
Yeah.
But you first arrived in Britain to college in Loughborough or before that?
I wanted to do Formula One since I was about 14. So I said to myself after high school, I'm going to come to England and then trying to get into university. So first I had to learn how to speak English. So I went to language school in London, then did a foundation course in Coventry. Then I asked around which universities got good course going towards Formula One. Then majority of feedback was Loughborough. So I tried to get to Loughborough. Luckily I got in and then I studied engineering there. So yeah.
Who inspired you to go on this Formula One journey originally?
It's really in late 80s when there was McLaren Honda, and then the coverage in Japan was pretty big, so it was available on a terrestrial TV. And then there was great championship fight going on between Senna and Prost, so that really got me hooked really. And then the fact that it was an international sport, I always wanted to do something international, so that's what really got me excited.
How do you relax away from F1?
These days I do climbing, rock climbing, so I don't get to go outdoor climbing much, but I do bouldering, indoor top rope, lead climbing, and then that I find it really helpful for me to reset.
And music you listen to, or books, or film, or anything like that?
Yeah, music. I like certain musics. may not be to everyone's taste, but yeah.
Go on, tell us, share.
When I was a kid, I really liked Beethoven.
Okay.
And then on the flip side, I really liked punk.
Yeah.
So yeah, heavy metal, punk, grunge, classic.
You follow a soccer team, a football team?
Yes. I mean, I'm really a rugby man. You know, I used to play rugby quite a lot. But then when I was doing a foundation course living in Coventry, then the team I played for in Coventry, all my teammates are from Coventry and supported Coventry City. So since '95, I've been supporting Coventry City.
You do know Christian Horner?
No way. No, I didn't. I had no idea. I didn't think.
The two of you can go to the Rico together.
If he's up for it, yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, you're maybe the first Japanese team principal of a non-Japanese team, and it's so impressive when you consider how you started on this pathway. So that must give you a real sense of pride to be doing this.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm grateful about every opportunity I'm given, and also really in your life, you cannot do anything by yourself. There's always a chance meeting with people who's helping you, supporting you along the key moment. And again, like I said, it's not like one day I thought I wanted to be a team principal, but I've been given this opportunity and I believe in the team. I've got the people around me, so really I'm just focused on repaying those people and then just really trying to do my best job so that they can showcase their talent. And if we can do that, I'm sure we can improve.